Good afternoon to all. This material of FOS has been sent to you. FOS material has been sent to you. You must have received it either in T-School or in WhatsApp group. You must have received it. Figures of speech, FOS material. Now, switching over to next, Vista's The Tiger King. The writer takes us to the days of autocratic and eccentric kings. Autocratic and eccentric kings. These kings lived under the thumb rule of British. These kings lived under the thumb rule of British. The Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram, the Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram tried to prove false what was predicted about him by the astrologers. The chief astrologer had predicted that the chief astrologer had predicted that the cause of his death would be a tiger. The cause of his death would be a tiger. This is the reason why Maharaja Sir Jilani Jang Bahadur, Sir Jilani Jang Bahadur was called Tiger King, was called Tiger King. The child grew. The child grew like any other royal child. Like any other royal child. When he was 20, he was crowned as king. He was crowned as king. He killed a tiger to safeguard himself against the prediction of astrology. When the chief astrologer heard about it, he remarked that he could kill "99 tigers but he should be careful with the 100th. From there on, he started killing tigers. He started killing tigers. No other was allowed to kill a tiger except Tiger King. The writer takes us to the days of autocratic and eccentric things. The writer takes us to the days of autocratic and eccentric kings. These kings lived under the thumb rule of British. These kings lived under the thumb rule of British. The Maharaja of Pratibandpuram tried to prove false what was predicted about him by the astrologers. The Maharaja of Pratibandpuram tried to prove false what was predicted about him by the astrologers. The chief astrologer had predicted that the cause of his death would be a tiger. The chief astrologer had predicted that the cause of his death would be a tiger. This is the reason why Maharaja Sir Chilani Jang Bahadur was called Tiger King. That's the reason why he was called Tiger King. The child grew like any other royal child. The child grew like any other royal child. When he was 20, he was crowned as king. On reaching 20 years age, he was crowned as king. He killed a tiger to safeguard himself against the prediction of astrology. After becoming king, he killed a tiger and he felt that now he was safe against the astrological prediction. When the astrologer heard about it, he remarked that he could kill 99 tigers, but he should be careful with the 100. When the astrologers heard about it, that the king has killed one tiger and he feels that after killing the tiger, he is now free from the astrological prediction. When the astrologers heard it, they said that the king could kill not one but 99 tiger he can kill, but the 100 tiger would be dangerous. From then on, he started killing tigers. From then on, he started killing tigers so that he could kill the 100th tiger. No other was allowed to kill a tiger except Tiger King. No other was allowed because in his kingdom only he can kill the tiger. If any other people also kill the tiger, then he would have killed the 100th tiger. So, no other was allowed to kill a tiger except Tiger King. Summary is continued. We just erase it and write further. A high-ranking British officer, a high-ranking British officer visited the state of Tiger King. The officer was fond of hunting tigers but his wish was declined. The officer was fond of hunting tigers, but his wish was declined. Tiger King could not afford to displease the British officer. So, to please the officer's wife, he sent 50 diamond rings. He sent 50 diamond rings expecting that she would take one or two. She would take one or two. But she kept all the rings and sent thanks to Maharaja. But his state was secured. But his state was secured. In 10 years, he killed 70 tigers, then there was no tiger, there was no tiger in his state Pratibandpuram. So he decided to marry a girl. So he decided to marry a girl from such royal state, which had more tigers, It was the only way to complete his target of killing 100 tigers. Whenever he visited his in-laws, he killed 5-6 tigers. He killed 5-6 tigers. In this way, he killed 99 tigers. In this way, he killed 99 tigers. He was furiously anxious to kill the 100 tiger. He was furiously anxious to kill 100th tiger. But there was no tiger. anywhere. A high-ranking British officer visited the state of Tiger King. They were the rulers, but they were under the British rule. So they fear of the British rule. A high-ranking British officer visited the state of Tiger King. The officer was fond of hunting tigers. The British officer was fond of hunting tigers, but his wish was declined. This was dangerous. British officer, if complained wrongly about something, so his rule will be in danger. Tiger King could not afford to displease the British officer. Tiger King could not afford to displease the British officer. So, to please the officer's wife, he sent 50 diamond rings, expecting that she would take one or two. So, for pleasing the officer's wife, Tiger King sent 50 diamond rings, expecting that she would take one or two. But she kept all the rings. And sent thanks to the Maharaja. It was total cost of 3 lakh rupees in that time also. Today it may be about 30 crore. But his state was secured. 3 lakh rupees gone, but his state was secured. In 10 years, he killed 70 tigers. Then there was no tiger in his state, Pradipalpuram. But a problem arose. All the tigers were killed. There was no tiger in his state. How to kill 100 tigers? So he decided to marry a girl from such royal state which had more tigers. So he played a trick. He would marry such a girl whose royal state has more tigers. It was the only way to complete his target of killing 100 tigers. It was the only way to complete his target of killing 100 tigers. Whenever he visited his in-laws, he killed 5-6 tigers. Whenever he visited his in-laws, he would kill 5-6 tigers. In this way, he killed 99 tigers. Just one tiger left. He killed in this way 99 tigers. He was furiously anxious to kill 100 tigers. He was extremely anxious to kill the 100th tiger. But there was no tiger anywhere. What happened next? We shall continue the summary in the next lecture. We shall continue the summary in next lecture.